Breaking news: Centrelink's latest move could mean a surprise cash boost for some families or an unexpected debt. It all depends on your financial situation, and it's happening now as part of their annual balancing process for Family Tax Benefit, FTB, and Child Care Subsidy, CCS. The new financial year in Australia, which began on 1 July 2025 and runs until 30 June 2026, marks a critical time for thousands of families receiving government support. Services Australia is now reviewing payments made over the past year to ensure they matched each family's actual income. This process is called balancing, and it could lead to extra money in your pocket or a bill you weren't expecting. Balancing takes place after the end of each financial year. Centrelink compares what families estimated their income would be with what they actually earned. For many, this review will result in a helpful top-up or additional payment, known as a supplement. But for others, if it turns out they received more than they were entitled to, a debt may be raised, and they will need to repay the difference. It's crucial to understand that the FTB and CCS are balanced separately. Each program has its own process and timing, so you could see different outcomes for each. So, what do families need to do right now? Most importantly, you must confirm your income for the 2024-25 financial year before Centrelink can balance your payments. This can be done by lodging a tax return with the Australian Taxation Office, ATO. If you or your partner are not required to lodge a return, you must notify Centrelink that you don't need to lodge. Even if your family tax benefit is already balanced, confirming your income is still required if you receive Child Care Subsidy. They're handled separately, so missing one step could delay your payment or cause issues. You can confirm your income using the Express Plus Centrelink mobile app or your Centrelink online account through myGov. If you have a partner, they must also lodge their tax return or notify Centrelink if they don't need to. The timeline for these processes is also important. Centrelink begins balancing family tax benefit in July, while balancing for Child Care Subsidy starts around mid-August. That's because they need to collect extra information from child care providers before finalizing payments. After you've submitted your tax return, the ATO will send your income details to Centrelink. But this doesn't happen instantly, it can take up to 28 days. So, don't panic if you don't hear back right away. And don't call to check. Instead, you can track the progress of your balancing through the Express Plus Centrelink app or via your myGov account. These platforms give you live updates on where things stand and when you can expect a result. One common concern is what happens if you've separated from your partner during the financial year. If you're receiving FTB, Centrelink can still balance your payments once you've confirmed your income. If your ex-partner hasn't yet lodged a return, Centrelink will temporarily use their most recent income estimate. You don't have to contact them or do anything further in that regard. However, if you're receiving CCS, Centrelink will still need confirmation of your ex-partner's income before the subsidy can be balanced. This is due to the more complex nature of the Child Care Subsidy system, which depends on total family income. The key message from Services Australia is, don't panic. Balancing is a standard part of the process each year. If you've kept your income estimates up to date and reported honestly, you're unlikely to see major issues. And if there is a debt, Centrelink offers repayment plans and support to help you manage it. For many Australian families, this balancing process can bring some welcome relief in the form of a top-up payment or supplement just in time for the new school term or rising household costs. To stay on top of the process, keep checking your apps, update your details if your situation changes, and most importantly, confirm your income as soon as possible. Whether this news brings you a cash bonus or a repayment notice, knowing what to expect and acting quickly will help avoid stress and delays.